Hi, everybody. Now it is time for book time. And I wonder, what do you notice about this cover of the book that we're looking at? So you see that there is a bug moving what looks like a seed or something, maybe. And you see a flower here and some other seeds maybe in the air. So the title of this book is called Seeds Move, and it's written by Robin Page. A tiny seed can one day become a flower, a fruit, or even a giant tree. Every seed, big or small, contains the beginnings of a new plant. But a seed needs sunlight, soil, water, and an uncrowded place to put down roots. To find all these things, a seed must leave home. It must move. So there are certain things that seeds need, just like us, that they need to grow. So it's telling, the book of story is telling you that seeds need sunlight, they need soil, they need water, and they also need an uncrowded place to put down roots. So that is 4 things that seeds need to survive and to grow big and tall. Just like us, we need certain things. We need a shelter, we need water, we need food, so we can grow big and tall. And just what seeds need, they need things too, so they can grow big and tall and give us fruits and vegetables. So I wonder, what do you see on this page? You see an animal and a raccoon. That's right, that's a raccoon. And what are these things here? They look like kind of like spiky things. A seed hitchhikes. Spiky, stick-tight seeds snag in a raccoon's fur and hitch a ride. They may travel a long way before they fall off. So it says that a seed hitchhikes. So hitchhikes means that that they travel by getting free rides on animals or clothing. So this seed is stuck onto the raccoon's fur, and it will travel somewhere that will hopefully have room and the things that it needs to grow. A seed shoots. A human touch, a passing animal, or a gust of wind, the slightest jostle can send exploding cucumber seeds shooting from their pods. So this is telling you that sometimes plants shoot out seeds so they can go somewhere that they can grow and go and grow. So shoots means it's sending out. So they're sending out with force to go grow somewhere. A seed catapults. When the right time comes, the hanging seed pods of the touch-me-not flower burst open, catapulting seeds in all directions. I wonder, what does catapult mean? So catapults means that they start from one area and they throw these seeds into the air so they can land somewhere to grow. Let's see what else a seed does so they can move. A plant does so the seed can grow. So I wonder, what do you see on this page? You see, it looks like a big seed right here. It's floating on water, and you see the turtle there. So it says a seed drifts. So drifts means kind of like what you're saying, floating, and the water moves the seed to a spot so it can grow. A seed drifts. A coconut, the huge seed of the palm tree. Hey, so a coconut is a seed. drifts on the ocean. If it is lucky, it will wash ashore and land in a perfect spot to become a new tree. So the water drifts, moves the coconut seed to a spot where it can grow. And what do we see here? We see ants. And what are the ants doing with this seed? They're moving it underground. A seed burrows. Attached to a bloodroot seed is a tasty tidbit, that means a little piece, that ants love to eat. The seed tricks the ants into dragging it to their underground nest. There, the ants eat the snack and then bury the remaining seed. So burrow means that they're burying, putting it under the ground. So hopefully you can find a spot where the ants are going to take it somewhere where it can grow big and tall. A seed hides. A western scrub jay collects an acorn, the seed of an oak tree. I wonder what other animal collects acorns? Squirrels? That's right. I've seen squirrels collect acorns and they dig and they hide them. A western scrub jay collects an acorn, the seed of an oak tree, and carries it in its beak to a distant place. The jay then hides the acorn to eat later, burying it in the ground like a squirrel. But the jay forgets where it put some of its acorns, and those seeds may become new oak trees. So kind of like the squirrel, a western scrub jay, which is a type of bird, hides the acorn in the ground, and then hopefully the bird, or maybe even the squirrel, forgets about the acorn, and then it grows into a huge, big oak tree. I don't know if you've ever seen really, really big oak trees before, but they grow huge, and they have acorns on there too. And I wonder, what do we see on this page? You see a hippo, and what looks like, these look like other seeds. And what are the seeds doing? They're floating. That's what, kind of like the coconut seed, right? It looks like they're floating. A seed floats. Monkey ladder seeds. That's the type of these seeds. They're called monkey ladders. They kind of look like ladders too. Monkey ladder seeds drop from their huge pods, landing in the water below. The seeds float on a river. So float means that they're not really heavy. They're very light, where they just float on top of the water. Even across seas. So sometimes they float on rivers. They can even float across seas, which seas are bigger than rivers, until they take root on a far away shore. So they find a shore along the river, maybe on seas, and they land there and they grow into big plants. A seed parachutes. So a parachute is kind of something that holds, so it has these like silky threads behind it, the seeds, and it helps slow down the seed so it doesn't just fall really fast. It makes it land very slowly. A seed parachutes. When a milkweed pod splits open, it releases hundreds of seeds. Each tiny seed is attached to silken threads that parachute in the wind, carrying the seed away. So the parachute catches with the wind and it drifts the seed down. And what do you notice about these seeds? So they're falling down, and look, here's one that kind of looks like this, and it looks like it is sprouting. A seed plunges. That means it falls all the way down. The seed pod of the red mangrove plunges into the water. The pod will drift away, then settle to the bottom of the marsh and put down roots. So here we see the seed falling down, and like this one, hopefully it'll put its roots down and grow big and tall. A seed helicopters. So you see how this seed has kind of like wings, kind of like a helicopter out. The seeds of a yangna tree helicopter spinning as they fall. So they spin down kind of like the top of the helicopters. They often end up some distance from their parent tree. So the having those little wings up here helps them fall down and go a distance from the tree so they can have room to grow big and tall. And then a seed grows. We also help seeds. We grew our own seed on the windowsill. And farmers and gardeners all over the world plant seeds. You can too. Try tucking a watermelon seed into the soil. So we did our own seed and we noticed it growing after we had put water and put it on the windowsill. So we noticed our seed growing. So the seed grows. You see how we put it in the soil and it's sprouting. There's some leaves. It's growing bigger and grows. And grows. So now you have a watermelon. After you water it, you plant it in the soil, you water it, it has sunlight, it has enough room to grow. So it grows really huge and big and you get a watermelon. So that's the end of our story of this book, Seeds Move by Robin Page. And it's just a great way to see how animals are responsible, not just us, but animals are also responsible for moving seeds around so they can grow big and tall.